and Dave Daly back here on the Muskegon channel. Andy O'Reilly, along with the dashing and lovely Dave Cackley, who's got himself together today. He's got a sport coat on. He's got his collar fixed up nice. All of his clothes come from some used clothing store, but that's okay.
No, I've had this sport coat for a while. This shirt was, I think, a Christmas gift.
Touching.
I'm wearing dress pants. You can't see them.
Yeah.
For all you know, I may be in my underwear, but I'm not. I'm actually wearing pants.
I promise you this: I'm not wearing any underwear.
Of course you don't.
Why would I?
Yeah, why would you? I didn't say I was wearing underwear. Yeah, because I am wearing pants, and no, I'm not wearing underwear either.
Look at you!
Hey, look at us!
So everybody that's going to face you on TV from today on, they have to know that you're Commando.
It's Commando Thursday.
Nice. Look at
all
you.
Right.
Well, that's exciting stuff, Dave, and we're excited to hear that you've freed up the Twig and Giggleberries.
Yeah,
and
you got to.
Everybody's excited about that.
As they should be.
It'll be our final show for the week because I'm back up to the Electric Forest Festival after we conclude. Right. Got a little bartending to do. Got a little, what would you call me? I'm like the welcome wagon from Muskegon County.
You're the ambassador.
That's the word. That is the exact word I was looking for. And I will be up there glad-handing people. I'll be up there shaking a few hands, being the welcoming committee, if you will. And
a shoulder to cry on at times, too.
What?
You'll be a shoulder to cry on at times, too. People get emotional at these events,
actually, you know that may even come into play.
Mm-hmm. You're a good support. You're a rock.
Well,
you're what we call a rock.
I do what I can. I really do.
Bit of a soft rock, but a rock nonetheless.
I'm not soft.
A little soft.
Don't get compassion confused with softness.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
I'm confused about other things.
Oh,
but not
we knew that.
Hey, now no. I'm not confused about that.
Yes, you are.
No, not at all. I told you I would be wide open.
One of these days, you're going to come out of the closet, Liberace, and that's okay.
I would be skipping through the tulips right now in Holland. I would move straight down to Saugatuck. I would, it would. I would be totally out. I would not be closeted.
All right, let's get don't forget now. Don't be late Monday because we've got Rockstock coming up, which is going to be a lot of fun at Heritage Landing. It's a $5 ticket. Monday is the big night to rock out with the Ozzy tribute band, and then we've got the AC/DC tribute band, which you're excited about.
I'm very excited. I've said this before, especially when you're dealing with classic rock bands. These tribute bands, most of the time, are better shows than the actual bands they're paying tribute to. Because they're younger, their vocal range is usually greater. It's going to be a better sound than you would get from AC/DC now or Ozzy now.
Oh.
It's going to be a better sound.
Throws down the
I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely.
Okay.
I have a lot of respect for these tribute bands. I think they're great. I think they show you what the band was when they were great as opposed to what the bands are now.
Okay.
Quite honest.
See, whereas I am more looking forward to the Pink Floyd type tribute band show on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking forward to the laser show. I'm looking forward to the sound. I won't diminish AC/DC or Ozzy at this point because as they may be in their latter years, it's still AC/DC and Ozzy. You know what I mean?
Right. I've got respect for them. I'm just saying the actual sound is not as good as it was years ago, and these tribute bands are actually better.
See,
they just are.
What I think is that you are what's known as what's the word? Frugal?
I'm not frugal.
Yeah, and let's say,
I am.
Let's say Ozzy comes to town and he wants maybe say $100 for a ticket. Whereas the Ozzy Osbourne tribute band comes to town and they want, say, $5 a ticket?
Yeah. Oh, my God, that's a way better value.
See what I mean?
And a better
You're
sound.
value-minded.
It's yes, but that has to, dude, it's a better value.
You're
getting the Ozzy, you're getting the Ozzy sound, a better quality Ozzy at what? I'm not good at math, but that is a $5 compared to $100. Are you kidding me? It's insane. Here, let's play $100. Let's pay $100 for what 70-year-old Ozzy sounds like now. Come on, give me a break.
Okay.
I mean, I love Ozzy and everything, but no, it's not the same. You're getting a better performance, a better show for a small percentage of the money. It's amazing.
Very good.
All right.
Spoken very economically minded.
Thank you.
Spoken like a man whose last meal came out of a dumpster.
My last meal actually came out of a Happy Meal bag. So I ate some of Max's fries. You got
Roll
the cheeseburger Happy
Tom
Meal.
Brokaw.
All right, the most senior Catholic in Australia has been charged with multiple sexual assaults. Cardinal George Pell, the chief financial advisor to Pope Francis, is now the highest-ranking Vatican official ever to be charged as part of the church's sexual abuse scandal. He is the Vatican's third most powerful figure behind the Pope. Specific details about the charges have not been disclosed. They believe it happened years ago, but this is the same guy who is also accused of covering up some of the other assaults that happened with him. So we'll see. I don't like convicting a guy before he's had a trial, before everything's been laid out, but it doesn't look good.
Have you seen, do you have the Netflix?
No, I don't have the Netflix.
You don't have the Netflix.
I don't.
Well, there's a show on there called The Keepers.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, my sister just...
my God.
Yeah. It's incredible stories.
Yeah, not good.
And and you and I, as you know, we were raised Catholic. I still have a great affinity for the Catholic Church. I can...
Oh. You hung up there. Oh, slow down.
Upbringing I had.
Slow down.
So,
take a breath.
Okay. I took a breath.
Take another one.
How about now?
You're catching up. All right, there you go.
Okay. We good? Yeah. So where did I leave off before the video screwed
Catholic, up? You still have affinity for the Catholic Church.
Yeah. And I'm able to separate the hierarchy within the church from the great upbringing I had with the religion. So I think that's what people need to do. This is not slamming Catholics or slamming believers. It's, hey, we got to clean this stuff up, because it's not just a bad look. It's horrific what some of these priests and some of these members within the hierarchy of the most powerful religion, one of the most powerful religions in the world, have done. You can't have that.
You got to go a little step further than that, too. It's not only one of the most powerful religions in the world, it's the biggest landowner on the planet, the Catholic Church. It's the biggest business on the planet. Yeah. You know, yeah. I do not begrudge my Catholic upbringing. I don't begrudge the education I received. I don't begrudge... I'm still a little pissed about getting slapped in that confessional that time.
You probably deserved it.
I don't think so.
Revisit that. Okay, refresh my memory. Okay, you got slapped in the confessional for what?
Walked into the confessional, and as it was a visiting priest, and as I closed the door, I was the first kid into confession. And as I'm closing the door, the priest says, "How are you today?" And I said, "I'm good. Yep, doing just fine. Thank you very much." And as I turned around, after I closed the door, I got blindsided. Bam! Right across the face, this guy hits me. And he goes, "You're fresh!" And I'm literally, like, out of nowhere, just, and then you get the bird, seeing stars, you get birds flying around your head, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? This guy just...
How old were you at the time?
5th grade, maybe.
That was considered... Wow. That seemed to be a bit of an overreaction on the priest's part.
He's a priest. He got away with it.
Wow.
Amazing. Totally blindsided. Did not see it coming at all.
But aside from that, no negative experiences.
No.
All right. Good to know.
I did get dragged to the office by the ear once.
Of course. Well, you probably deserved that. I mean,
I'll give you that.
You must have done something. Yeah. All right. Moving on, the Trump administration has set new criteria for visa applicants from 6 mainly Muslim countries Wednesday, as well as all refugees that require a close family or business tie to the U.S. New applicants from Syria, the Sudan, Libya, Somalia, Iran, and Yemen must prove a relationship with someone already in the United States to be eligible. This move comes after the Supreme Court partially restored the president's travel ban last week. So... I guess this affects, like, if you've got, like, a grandmother or a grandson, that doesn't, that's not going to.
Nope.
That's not going to happen. So, but if you're married, like I told you this, I've got a niece whose husband is a Syrian refugee,
Yep.
and he's trying to get over. And since they're married, that should be able to expedite that process. Hopefully, here in the next few months.
Well,
that'd
be great.
We'll see. Yeah,
Make for a nice Christmas this year.
absolutely. Good times. What else is going on? Driving. Finally, I can't believe this. This is finally now a piece of legislation gets rid of a ridiculous law. Drivers in the state of Michigan will now be able to legally leave their vehicles running unattended on private property. Why this was ever illegal is beyond me. It was dumb. It was ridiculous. The measure was introduced after a Detroit area man was issued a $128 ticket for leaving his car running in his own driveway last winter. The legislation signed by Governor Snyder on Wednesday does leave intact a prohibition against leaving a running vehicle unattended on a highway. Now, that's common sense.
Well, thank you, Governor
But in
Snyder.
your own
You're a leader among men.
in your own driveway, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I know you got to make money. I understand tickets are a revenue stream for the department, but that was asinine.
The guy
fact
sidesteps
that
the
you
Flint
could-
water crisis, and now he's the hero for overturning a ticket law.
Well, this to me is a bigger
Oh,
deal.
whatever.
This is to me is a big because I'm not drinking the Flint water. I do leave my vehicle unattended in the driveway with it running. So that's where that's where.
There goes your credibility as a
That's
news
where I
person
stand.
right there.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying this affects me more.
Of course.
Oh. Finally, a 200-passenger cruise ship is set to make its third stop in Muskegon this morning. The Pearl Mist is scheduled to dock around 8:30. City's offerings, of course, range from the Lakeshore Museum Center and the Muskegon Museum of Art to Pierre Marquette Park, as well as restaurants and breweries. The Mist has another 7 dockings scheduled this summer. A lot of things happening in Muskegon. Now, of course, you got the Electric Forest. A lot of people staying over in Muskegon in between the 2 weekends. So big doings going on. Of course, we've got Rockstock coming up next week.
Big fun.
And huge. It's great for the local economy. It's great for the people. It's great. It's a win-win all the way around.
I love how you knew two
Very
things
cool.
that were going on, and you tried to tie it all together. That was awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't
That
it
was
though?
like how it's like, okay, I know I got this story
know this.
here, and then I know of 2 other things, and I'm going to glaze over it and sound really credible. Watch this.
And didn't it work though?
Dude.
Wasn't that brilliant?
I was amazed.
You should be.
I was. Did you
You
talk
should
about?
be, you know-
Did you know that the Pearl Mist is going to take people out water skiing behind it this time?
I did not.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow
Cool.
afternoon, if you get tickets, you can actually go skiing behind that cruise ship. Water skiing.
See now if Brian Williams was able to do what I just did there, he would still be employed by NBC as opposed to MSNBC.
Absolutely.
So
Well, that would be outstanding.
yeah,
I would love
if
that.
you could do that, I'd like
But you know what?
Just saying.
We do have Lester Holt now, who I have a picture
right.
with. So I'm kind of on Lester Holt's team.
Well, Lester Holt just dreams he was me.
Well, of course he does.
I dream of his paycheck. He dreams he was me.
Right.
Sports: Kansas City crushes the Tigers 8-2. That was an embarrassment.
Yes.
Cubs lose. Cubs lose. Cubs lose. They're doubled up by Washington 8-4. That's sports.
All right, let's take a look here. Am I looking at the what is it today? It is the 28th. The
Yes.
Muskegon Clippers. They are on the road, and they will be back home again on Friday night, the 30th. So tomorrow night,
Awesome.
the Clippers will be at home. Dave,
There
I
you
will
go.
see you Monday at Rockstock. Don't be late. Don't be tardy. I don't want any calls saying I can't find my way there. I've given you a phone. I've given you a GPS. I've given you a TiVo. I've given, and everything you have is in a box somewhere because you're a transient. I'll talk to you Monday.